Good morning. How are you? I am experimenting this morning. You're going to experiment with me. We're going to experiment on this live, and I'm going to hopefully get some cool results. I just bumped that with my arm. The shelf paper, I gotta get new ones of these. Somebody needs to invent these where this spring does not come out. Actually, I think I can twist that. To make that. Yeah, I can do that. What am I doing here? Firstly. Good morning. Happy Friday. How are you? Our alarm went off at 5 a.m. this morning. And I'm going to chomp up some of these that I have already fused one time. Oh, there we go. It's so hard to break. Got on glasses, got on gloves. Sometimes you just gotta saw these. I don't want to ring saw them though. There we go. So these were nice and flat like this. I'm putting them on their side like this to get these long leaf feels. So these are going back into the kiln. For the long leaf feel. Good morning. How are you? Where are you? Where are you in the world? It's cold out this morning. Good morning, Robert. How are you? Very cold out this morning. I'm not gonna chop up all of them. Just this big chunky one. So this, you see the leaf that's in there. Still really hot. Oh, it's cold here. But we'll get another summer, I think. We usually do. Okay, so now I've chopped this big one up into 4 bits. Those might turn into a nice pair of earrings, and these might turn into a nice pair of earrings. Maybe. Okay, the other thing I want to do, I want to experiment with, and our Halloween boxes have been selling so good. I always say this and it always happens. The Halloween boxes will sell out. Maybe this weekend. So if you want to get in on the Halloween box, you got to get in on it. I'm going to do something here. This is my experimentation. This is a leaf from, I don't know when, last fall before, something like that. And I'm going to cover this leaf in glue. I'm going to make this leaf super goopy. Super goopy in glue. That thing was stuck. That got it unstuck. I might try this with a couple different shapes of leaves. Might do that. The rest of this might be my leaf experiment. I'm going to pour this glue on here. Can you see this? Can you see what I'm doing here? I hope. Glue on a leaf that is past it. This is off of one of the trees that we have up by the organ, by the pipe organ. up? Good morning, good morning. How are ya? Now I'm gonna rub this glue all over this leaf. So I want the leaf to become soft and pliable again because it's totally dried out. This will revitalize the leaf. And I'm gonna pour Frit on here. So both sides of the leaf. I don't want to break it. Both sides of the leaf is getting Frit added to it. Powder and very fine Frit. Now I feel like I'm back in school again. Good morning from the cemetery studio. We live in an old church. I know there's a lot of new followers, so I feel like I gotta say this. It's not creepy, it's lovely. And I am an artist and a crafter and a writer and a traveler and a grandma. Grandma's the best thing. Okay, see how I'm coating this completely. Coating completely. And this leaf is not perfect. That's what I love about it. I'm trying to get off this extra glue. Taking off the extra glue. Coating this up. What are you doing on this fine Friday? Anthony just got the number 2 gifter bag. Thank you. And Kathy and Anthony liked the live. Thank you. Thank you. This little guy here, I'm worried about that little arm. It'll be okay. I got this nice and coated. We're gonna make the shadow of a leaf with glass. I didn't think this through. Didn't think that through. I have one little old paper towel here. This will help me. Woke up early this morning. Gorgeous Friday. I have a doctor's appointment today at noon. And then Morton just has bread going, proofing right now. Yay, I got another napkin. Okay, so this is something I have not done this for so long. I don't know if I'm doing it right. We'll see. Just trying to get the glue off my fingers. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to another. I like these plastic lids here to work on. But this one, I'm gonna put my gluey mess back there. And this one, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna put powder. This is glass powder. This is like a mix of these browns and ambers. It's beautiful. Can you see it sparkling? Hopefully. Hopefully you can see it sparkle. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna hold this over this. I got a lot of glue on this. And I'm just gonna start putting my glass powder on this glue, on this leaf. The leaf is gonna be our silhouette form. The leaf will burn away in the kiln. I'm going to gather this color. Put that back in the box. Check. So we have the browns on here. Hello, Terry. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. Share, share, share. What are you doing this morning? Are you ready to have a great one? I hope so. This is what I made up for pumpkins, but I'm also going to use it for this. Good morning, Brenda. This is a leaf that I'm putting top and bottom. This will create like a lacy, effect. In glass. Lacing up the leaf. And this is for our Halloween box. A lacy leaf. The Halloween boxes will sell out. They always, always do. Covering that really good. I'm going to do the same again with this. I'm going to take this leaf, hold this off to the side. Put my extra glass back in here. Let's go for another color. This guy is pretty coated now, so I'm just going to let him lay down on here. Pretty coated. Good morning, Priscilla. How are you? Always fun to see my friend Priscilla in here. We both share an unusual name, and it's so... I can count on this hand how many times I've came across another Priscilla in person. It's weird but wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna put some powder on here now. This is powder. This is powder glass. And we're making up, can you see this? Can you see this leaf that we're making up? The leaf, this is what's gonna happen. The leaf is gonna be burnt away in the kiln, and we're gonna be left with the glass residue. We're gonna be left with the glass residue. And this is gonna be beautiful. These are little painstaking and time things to make. And they're going in the Halloween box, and they're gonna be gorgeous. I'll turn that side over. Oh, that's good. And my leaf is flattening out naturally on its own now. I'm happy about that. Oh, I can't hardly wait to show this to you. I've never showed this to you before. You're seeing this one for the first time. Okay, we got some powders on there. I think what I'm gonna do is put a little bit. Color are you the color I just used? Yes. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this gray powder on here. And we share the same birthday, May 11th. How freaky is that, Priscilla? How freaky is that? I love it. I love that. This is just a little bit of gray powder on here. And I'm gonna go kind of maybe by where the vein of the leaf would be. Just a little bit. Shadows under shadows. And the secret, you know how we really soak the heck out of this. It'll be totally glass when it's finished. We're making a real glass leaf. The leaf burns away, but you're left with this. It's this organic creation. It's stunning. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Let's see what other color. Oh, yep. This is a red mix. This is a little ready red mix. I like to use a lot of colors and a lot of powders in here. because as the leaf disappears, this glass globs together, and it gives you some really cool effects. Priscilla, thank you for all the goodies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And my leftover mess that I'm making here on here, I'm gonna, I'll be able to use this. I'm gonna be doing a couple leaves up. These are for our Halloween boxes. I'm gonna say it again. They're gonna sell out. It's a leaf. It is a leaf. And I'm putting powdered glass on this leaf. Have you ever heard of such a thing? The leaf will disappear. The glass will fill. The glass is going to form this lacy, lacy leaf. We are going to be cooking food today, but not, this is not food. Just like my, like this kind of glass looks like candy, but you can't eat this. This might look like a recipe, but we're not going to eat that. Let's see what other, oh, this is a nice dark brown. Now, I might do this. I think I'm going to do this, actually. Here's some pieces. Here's some chunky chunks of brown. Sarah, thanks for following. Welcome to the cemetery studio. These are in our Halloween box max. It's on the website now. They will sell out today or tomorrow. They're going to be gone. So you're warned. Okay, I'm going to take this up, flip this over. And the leaf is going to burn away. It's going to make really cool organic shapes here. And now I got to decide, do I want to lay, I want to lay it like this, I think. I think I want to lay it like this. So now I'm going to come on and I'm going to take my little fine glass marker here. And I'm going to come, a little glue marker. I'm going to come right down the handle. And if it forms straight the whole way, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm gonna come right up here like this vein. I'm gonna put like this little vein here. A little vein here. And I have never seen anybody share their process before about how they do this. This is one of those crafts that I think, or techniques that I think people want you to buy their, they want you to buy their tutorial on it. But I will share this one with you here and forever. So you see, I just have my little blobs of glass there. This is a lovely little technique. I learned how to do this when I was living in Scotland. And it's so fun. So I'm just taking some of these little, these are little dark brown bits. These are one of the most organic looking things I make with fused glass. And you just want to go real steady. I don't want like a whole line going through on these. That's gonna look so cool. So cool. So cool. And I'm gonna layer some more. These are all about layers and layers. Because this glass is so thin when the leaf burns away. The leaf will burn away at around 400 degrees. Actually around 300. The leaf will start burning away in the kiln. And after the leaf burns away, you're just left with the glass. Good morning, and Creative followed. Thanks for following, yay. I love it, what a great way to start a Friday off. Welcome to the cemetery studio. It's called the cemetery studio because outside this window, there's a cemetery. We live in an old church. I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna give you a quick little tour. Oh, there's the sign for the cemetery studio. Flip, and I'm making I'm working on a glass leaf. This leaf is the leaf box. The leaf is in our Halloween Max box. It's on the website now. I'm only doing so many of them. They will be gone. They're going to be leaf earrings. There's going to be so many Halloweeny things in that. This is the Halloween Max box with a copper. Let me show you this. Look at the copper bat. Copper bat. They have been selling so well. They will be sold out because it's always limited how many I do. But I want to show you why it's called Cemetery Studio. There's the cemetery. And my favorite stone that says Father. We live in an old church, and I work back here quietly in the morning while everybody else is sleeping. The just back from a big old explore of the world. I'll show you what's out here too. This is all COE 96 glass. Thank you for the gifts. Thanks, Debbie. And that's the church. And this is a door I love. I want to take this door back to natural. That's the church. And then in the morning, I love the church in the morning light. There's another floor below that our son lives in. And then our grandson lives up there now. We're getting ready to, and tonight's Fuse Glass Friday. We're going to be pulling glass in the Vitrograph kiln. I'll show you what that looks like. There's another view out the window. And tonight we're going to be pulling. Martin packed this up yesterday. This is red, orange, and black veins for the leaves. That's going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. He's making more leaves. 'Tis autumn. And there's two Halloween boxes. The one is a mini. The mini and the mini and the other, they both have different things in them. This one has a happy tree, a happy spooky tree. Somebody said it looked like something else. I can't remember what now. But there's only so many. And Chrissy just followed. Thanks, Chrissy. But this leaf that we're working on here. Oh, let me show you. This is the Marini that my husband pulled last. I forget when he pulled this. But this stuff, when you cut this, it turns into these little, there are leaves hidden in it. See the leaf? The leaf hidden in it. And then when you fuse them, these are the ones that are going to be, there's going to be leaves in each box, the mini and the maxi. These I'm turning into earrings. These are Marini fused glass earrings. Anthony, thanks for following. Look at that glass. Oh, you can't see it. It's too bright. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Little leaves. And tonight there's orange, yellow, red ones being made. But some of these are bigger. I'll turn into, I think I'll put necklaces. I think I'm going to put pendants, necklaces in the maxi box, in the max box. And then I'll put earrings in the mini box. Okay. Now we got to get back to this because this glue is drying. So I'm going to take and I'm going to scoop just some more of these little brown chunks of glass here and there. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to do the same on the back. This is a real leaf. I should use my tweezers. I'm getting a, oh my gosh, that was so gluey on that. I'm getting a point of view camera holder that's going to hold you about right here. I cannot wait. That looks like a deer. Oh, this, yeah. That's what somebody said. Looks like a reindeer as well. It's a happy tree. And it's on clear glass. A clear glass circle. This. I'm putting some more hunks and chunks. Wait, I can't put that stuff on yet. You're gonna love how these come out. Every single leaf will look different that I'm doing. These leaves are only gonna be in the Max Halloween Max box. Okay, I'm gonna take, this is my little glue applicator. I'm gonna take and it's not gonna be a perfect line. It's gonna be very organic feeling because that's what we want. Don't want it to be everywhere, but this new glue, the new glue that I'm putting down, and I think this is going to be the top of our leaf, and the leaf I think is going to be held just to hang in your window. So I got my little dots of glue on here. This is a little applicator that I stick in the top of this one to stop my glue from drying out. I used to use a pin, a little needle. Seasoned chips, yeah. Yep, you can Venmo. Yep, everything is on our site. Everything's on our site. Our Venmo's on there. Definitely. And the link for the site's in the bio. Okay, I'm gonna tap on this. I want this little stem tail to be a little bit thicker because I want it to stick out. And by using this brown, this beautiful little earth tone here, what's going to happen is, have you ever seen a decomposing leaf and they get the little spots on them? I think they are so much more interesting than the pristine leaves. The little holes. So the little brown is going to give us the illusion of the hole. We're taking our we'll call this our little glass cutlet. Now I'm going to come on here with some more powder too. The powder will sink around. Yep, this is all glass. This is glass. This is a real leaf that I firstly coated in glue, both sides. This is a real leaf. Glue, and then glass. And look at that. And oh my goodness, when it fuses away, the leaf will fuse away in the kiln. We are left with the glass. And it is going to be unbelievable. It's unbelievable. These come out so cool. I have sold these in galleries in Scotland for £300 and up. It's about close to $400. They're very delicate. It's a procedure. It's a procedure. This is a clear, this is almost like a little champagne colored that I'm putting on top of here. These powders, the powders and the pieces of glass, they will all fuse together but the colors won't blend. The colors will remain separated, but they'll come through on different levels. And it's all translucent. Only the brown chunks that I'm using are a bit, those are a bit opaque. And these are in our Halloween Max box. I'll flip it over. We're doing layers and layers and layers and layers of glass powders, glass frit on, we're going to call it our glass cutlet. And you see here from touching the little tail, I knocked all of the glass off of it. So the very last thing I'll do when I put this on our kiln paper over here, the very last thing I'm going to do is put, more glue on and then the brown on there. We may or may not get a tail on here. We're building this up. I'm ambidextrous. I'm using my left hand right now. Okay, there we go. But my my right hand is predominant. Powders. Layer and layer and layer and layer. That's how we get these delicate leaves. Delicate, one-of-a-kind leaves. You're going to love it. I have made these. The last time I made these, I lived in Scotland. So it's been a while because I've lived over in the States since 2006. I like this. The champagne one is kind of, it's almost clear. So it's going to let all those other colors come through. And the idea is to put on enough glass to hold things together. But you don't want it, I don't want it to feel thick. This is a fragile piece. This is a fragile piece. And I'm hoping you can see what all I'm doing here. Oh, that piece just went out. That's what we want. We want it. See, we've been working with this, working with the glue, right? We put the glue on first, then we went in there with the powders. Plug this phone in. Then we went in with the powders, and now it's, we're getting almost there. Getting almost there. I'm lifting it up because I'm trying to judge the weight. I'm going to lay it on here. I'm going to lay it on here, and then there's no going back. Let's do that. Okay, that's it laid down. I got to straighten that little bit up. And now I'm going to put just a bit more. I'm going to put you back in the holder. Flip. Good morning. How are you? Back in the holder. I'm going to be able to use the two hands for this one. Turn this around so you can see this better. Can you see that? Let me zoom you in. Can you see the leaf? Can you see the leaf? I'm going to put a little bit more powder on here. This is our little champagne color. It's a nice translucent clear. And glass wants to melt to about 3 millimeters thick. So glass wants to melt to like this thickness. So you got to put a lot of glass on that to get you there. So you need to use a lot of powder. Good morning, good morning. How are ya? Heather can't wait to see it done. Same, Heather. I'm going to use the rest of this. This has some little interesting colors in it. This is a little mix. And this one, if you go too thick with it, it doesn't look good. And if you go too thin with it, it won't look good. It won't be together. So I'm layering up some colors in here now. Raise your hand if you love glass. If you love glass, this is going to be in our Halloween Max box. Along with this, the Halloween Max boxes probably are going to sell out today. Probably are. I'm going to put a little bit more glue down here, because down here, remember, we took off all those little brown bumps. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down there, but I got to be real careful with this part, because what will happen is it can look globby and blobby and big. You love glass and leaves. Oh. I'm the same. I want to put just the right amount here. I could also cheat here and put a piece of Vitrograph. I'd do that. If I have a little skinny piece of Vitrograph, I'd put a piece of Vitrograph on here. Let me see what I got. If that had a bit of a curve to it, I would put this on it. This is just cheap white glue. It's Elmer's glue. That would look so cool. But it's too uniform. This is glass that Morton made earlier this week. I have some here. Oh my, this Vitrograph, this one right here. This piece of Vitrograph might work well. Oh, perfect. This one will work perfect. This one will work perfect. This one will work perfect. Oh my goodness, yes. So this little part down here, I'm going to dip in my glue. I'm going to dip this in my glue. Make that nice and ooey gooey gluey. Can you see the ooey gooey gluey? And then I'm going to dip that in here. Now, if I was patient, I would sit here and wait, but I'm not patient. Dang it. See, normally what I do is stick this in here. Then when I come back, I pull it out, and it's great. Hello and good morning. How are you? Instead, I just made a big old mess. That is perfect. That is perfect. This one is perfection. Perfection. This is going to be so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the joy of Vitrograph right there. I can't cut anything that narrow. Can't. The Hello, no. How are you? Yeah. Mm, Oh, I'm happy about this. Okay, so I have some more glass powder here. I'm going to take now, because I'm not going to move this again. I'm going to let this fall on here. But I'm not going to do that because there's a lot of it. Getting all over the place. I'm going to go like this. That's what I'm going to do. And remember, our leaf is going to burn away in the kiln. Leaf's going to burn away. And we're going to be left with the shadow of a leaf. I'm going to put more powder right here. Just because I want that little piece to stay on. And I have some more leaves out there. Should probably go get another one. Oh, and the schedule for this is going to be called Tack Fuse. Oh, the color. I can see it in my mind. I'm going to make it just a bit thicker towards the center. Oh, that was a great one. A little chunk fell down and it was perfect. So I have all these little odd crumbs here. They're not going to amount to anything. I'm going to take, this is some of the glass that Martin had pulled. I'm going to set that up there. These are for, going to do some little earrings and pendants. Perfect. Okay, I want to go get another leaf. Thanks for following. This will stay in the kiln for 14 hours. I'm going to turn you around so you can watch. I'm going to go out the door here. And I'm going to, I've been working for a while. I'm going to go out the door into the church and get some more leaves. I'm going to gather up some more leaves. I'll put you there so you can watch. If I can be quiet, everybody else is still sleeping. I think I'm going to get 2 more leaves to do. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. These are wonderful. I just brought a whole bunch. Because I think I'm doing, I think I'm going to do just 20 Halloween boxes. Flip. Hello. So I grabbed all of these leaves. And these ones I'm just going to set up here. Put over here. I love the size and shape of these. I love them. I love them. So this is a dried out leaf. Good morning, Kathy. This is a dried out leaf, and we're gonna do, I'm gonna scoot this over here so I don't bump my don't bump my area. I'm gonna put this down here. Then I'm gonna pour a lot of glue over here. Thanks, Kathy, for the heart me. Thank you, everybody else, for the likes and the gifts and for being here. Happy Friday. I'm going to put a hunk of glue on here. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Because I'm going to do 2 leaves. I'm going to put glue on here. I'm going to do the same way with here. And the idea is to get them ooey and gooey and gluey. Ooey gooey gluey. The leaf burns away in the kiln. And we're left with just glass. And thanks for following, Tommy. How are you? How is everybody doing? What you up to today? I'm hard at work in the studio. I love what I do, so I don't work. And that's the secret to life right there. Love what you do. Okay, so this, I just gotta use my fingers. You just gotta use your fingers. And do you remember when you were a kid in school and you were doing, you're at work and watching? I love it. Thanks, Tommy. Jess, I could listen to you talk all morning, so calming. Thank you. Do you remember when you were a kid in school and you would play with the glue? I did. I did not eat the glue, I played with the glue. And I want this glue to soak up this dry leaf. And look, this leaf has a hole in it. It may or may not stay. The hole may or may not stay. We gotta see. But I'm gonna coat one side. Can you see this okay? I hope you can. I'm gonna coat the one side. I'm so excited to be making these. I was thinking this morning, like, I want another cool thing for in the Halloween Max box. And then I thought about these leaves. Then I remembered these leaves. These leaves are so fun. This is a leaf. I'm putting glue on it. It's all dried out. And see these veins back here? They may or may not come through when we do the glass fusing. We're going to encase this leaf with glass powder and frit. Then we're going to put it in the kiln. This is a little extra piece of leaf that just tore off. I'm going to set them there for right now. You want to try to not tear or bump any of the leaf off. Coat it. I like to coat it thick. The glue and the leaf burn away in the kiln. And you're left with this crystallized glass leaf. And I don't have any to show you. These are going to be in the Halloween Max box, and these will sell out. I only have so many that I'm doing. Okay, so this leaf is nice and coated. Let's coat this one. Real leaf, coated up. And the title gifter is Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. You're the title gifter. Thank you, thank you. It feels so good to be in here creating with you. I have a doctor's appointment at noon today. It got moved up. It was supposed to be later in September, and they had an earlier appointment today. So today we were going to go see my uncle out in Western PA. We're not going to go do that today. We're going to do it tomorrow because the doctor appointment's at noon, and it's about a 2-hour drive to his place. So, okay, making everything. I like to coat right up to the edge of the leaf. This is a super fun project to do. I love doing this, but this is a lot of trial and error too. You got to get the right amount of glass on here. Not too much, not too little. And you want to fire this at the tack fuse level. So I'm going to set this back now. Get our glue out of the way. I gotta wipe my gluey fingers off. Because if you don't, the powder just keeps sticking. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you're ready to have a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, and it's Labor Day weekend. Anybody doing anything fun for Labor Day weekend? I like to celebrate Labor Day weekend by working all weekend. But the work that I do isn't work, so I don't know what we're getting. Well, Saturday we're going to go see my uncle. Okay, so now I have this lid that has not had, well, it has one little dot of glue on it. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to eat to the beat at Epcot. Oh my gosh, that sounds fun. That sounds super fun. Okay, and I think with this one, I'm going to powder the leaf first. This powder here. I'm going to powder this leaf first. Put a lot of powder on here. I don't want to set it down until I start getting some glue absorption, so I don't have a monkey gunky mess. Heather is gardening and felting. Oh, posting a present. I love that. That's fun. I got a present in the mail yesterday from Bobby. I got to open it today. He said he was sending me a surprise. Bobby's such a sweetheart. Can you see the amount of powder that this leaf is taking? This leaf is taking a lot of powder. I'm going to set this down now. Just because as the leaf starts to get heavier, I stand the risk of snapping that, and I don't want to snap that. Good morning, Pink. How are you? I'm doing something for the Halloween Max box that I have never, ever done before. This is a brand new thing you're seeing. Taking a leaf, a real leaf, glittering it up. It feels like you're putting glitter on. Glassing it up, and then putting it in the kiln. The leaf fires away, and the glue fires away, and you're left with this cool glass leaf. Kathy has something that she's mailing. Kathy, thank you. let's go with, I love this color. Let's go with this. And this is going to be definitely a multicolored leaf. And I'm just trying to cover all my glue spots right now. And you got to keep flipping your leaf over. You do both sides. Both sides of that leaf. Because when the leaf disappears, the glass grows together, melts together. These are, I forgot how much fun these are to make. I got to do a local workshop with these. I got to do a local workshop with the leaves. I got to. They're one of those projects. It's too fun to make and keep the fun just to yourself. You got to share the fun. I got to do it. Got to do it. Okay, now when I lift this up again, watch, because a lot of this will fall off. This is a fused glass leaf that we're making. The leaf fires away and disappears in the kiln. And we are left with just the glass. And it does amazing things. So that was a darker orange. I'm going to go on with the lady. These can't have glitter on them because glitter is plastic and it just melts in the kiln. But they, trust me, they will be sparkly and forever beautiful. Forever beautiful. And you got to put on enough glass for them to not disappear. It's a balance. It is a balance. And I'm always like, I always kind of get the feel when I do this of what side should be up, what side should be down. I'm going to put some of this powder on. Hello, Jess. Thanks for the TGIF. And hi, Butterfly. Is it Butterfly or Dragonfly? Good morning, everybody. I'll put some of this on. Some of that. And I want to put some of this on. This color is so cool. No sports. Getting up early for live. I have been awake since 5 a.m. This is not early. It's 7:47 here. I like early. I love to watch the sun come up. I always have. So this will grab some of my glue. Will still be grabbed here. I'm going to turn it over and see how much I lose just now. A little, not that much. Not that much. I think with this one, I'm going to go with the Vitrograph stem again. I think the Vitrograph stem is the way to go. I'm going to take my little glue, and I think I'm going to do both sides again. It's not a straight line. Some of it is more of a line than the other. I like the globby blobby bits. You can get very artistic with these. And if you have a kiln, I encourage you to try this. That's a piece of hair, I think. Yep. And that was random. Although I shed like a Labrador. Okay, now this new glue that's on here, which I have this in a little skinny mini applicator tip. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put some of these. These are chunks of brown. And you need to put a fair whack of glass on this. And I can't tell you in ounces or in measurements how much that is. You kind of got to feel it. You kind of just got to feel these. Like this brown chunk here, that's going to fall off. I'm just going to take that and put it over on this guy. He's in place right now. He's sat in place. Let's see, some of the brown fell off. That's cool. Over here, I'm going to do the same again. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Are you doing anything creative and fun for yourself today? I hope you are. I want to go out and pick some leaves. I want to show you how to make these beautiful roses out of leaves that you don't need a kiln for. I think I'll make a beautiful display of leaf roses for our forest table this year. I haven't done that before either. I'm in the mood to do lots of things I've never done before. Okay, this one I'm going to put the brown chunks on. Some will stick, some will fall off. That's why we do this on this little lid of a container. Little clusters here of our leaves. I have a oh, that color is great. That color is great. Hooray. Oh, that, no. That color is great. This is black. A little pinch won't hurt. A little pinch. Just a little dab will do us. A little dab will do us. This color is incredible. Let me put some of that on right now. We are making glass leaves that will fuse up. What are you? Oh, that's my little snowman eyes. I gotta make fit blue. That's all the glass colors. I'm gonna put some of this stuff on over top of layers and layers and layers of color on the leaf, the leaf will burn away. The leaf will burn away. And we want to be left with enough glass that it doesn't pull in. And I'm doing these on a low temp, relatively low temp, for what's called tack fuse, T-A-C-K. And these will be little beautiful filigree leaves. Living in Pennsylvania, there's a cemetery out behind us. Live in an old church. Out that window, there's a cemetery. I am in the cemetery studio, making these gorgeous leaves. And turn this over, and I can feel the weight now of this. This guy's getting heavy, but the leaf is actually really strong. And this is a one and done mold. The leaf burns away in the kiln. And if you've never seen this procedure before, you're gonna love seeing the end result. Like what comes out of the kiln is so cool. And we're layering up different colors, different textures. I don't have any, the last one I did one of these, it was in Scotland. The year was 2005, and they were sold in a gallery for, I think it was 200 to 300 pounds they sold each for. And these are in my Halloween Max box. For way less. Okay. I think we might be there to the weight. I think the weight might be there. I'm gonna look down here and see if I have any. Oh, I'm gonna put some of these chunk oranges on, just to give it a little pop of this orange. Yes, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It will be in the kiln for 14 hours. It has to heat up slow. It has to cool down slow. And there is no guarantee with these what they're gonna do. There's no guarantee with them. These have a very high cry factor on them. Very high cry factor. And the cry factor means how much you cry when they don't come out. Because they're a little time consuming one. And this one, we have Vitrograph. I didn't have the Vitrograph in Scotland. We have the Vitrograph here. I'm looking for just the perfect piece of Vitrograph to put down on my leaf. To make my little tail, because this little tail, that little tail will come off in the kiln. That will help it. This is Vitrograph. It's crushed glass, COE 96 glass. It's special glass made. COE is coefficient of expansion, so it's made to all work together. And like this little guy here, that's like $40 worth of glass. These are in our Halloween Max boxes. They will sell out probably today. I think there's only 3 Max boxes left. Halloween Max box. I'm putting some little, I'll make a little ramp here of this. So what happens with this leaf in the kiln, the leaf disappears, the glue disappears, and you're only left with the glass. These are gonna look so cool when they come out, but they might need redone. I might have to redo them. We don't know till they're done. Till they're done, we don't know. Oh, the leaf burns up. The leaf definitely burns up. But by the time the leaf burns up, the glass is softened. So the glass is taking on the shape of what its mold was, and the mold was the leaf. I'm gonna put, this is like a clear champagne color here. I'm gonna come right down by the center with this. Perfect. Also in the Halloween Max box is this, and one of our leaf pendants that we just did, that Morton just did, a leaf pendant. Get them while they're hot. I'm gonna go with some of these chunks. Some of these little chunky hunkies. I'm gonna go with some of this color. Actually, what I'm gonna do is take this color. I like to make like custom blends. So this is several colors of orange in here. So I'm gonna fill this up with this sparkling orange. And then stir to get a nice, oh yeah, that mix. That's the mix I want. That's the mix. Yeah, this is a whole new technique I'm showing you. You've never seen this before. And I will put a replay of this live up on our channel. Not on our channel here. I can't say the name of it. You know the name of it. And all of our social media is the same name. I love stirring this. I can shake it, but I love to stir it. Okay. Oops. And I've done the bottom part of the leaf, the top part of the leaf. Gonna put some more of that mix over here. It's so pretty. bumping my Vitrograph. Oh, there's a hole there, and it's falling through it. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, we got one more leaf. One and we're done. So this mix here, this little crazy mix here, I'm gonna put down in this box. Happy Friday. How are you? I hope you're doing something fun and creative that you enjoy today. Wendy says, I've missed your relaxing voice. Thanks, Wendy. Hey, Terry. Good morning. Good morning, Kimberly. I'm making glass leaves. You're going to get to see one start to kiln ready here. That mix is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. I have a leaf that I have coated in glue. Coated this leaf in glue. Have I coated this one? Yes. Yes, I have. The glue in the leaf will burn away in the kiln. Did I coat that one? Looks like it's drying off there. Oh, maybe I didn't coat this one. Take the glue all the way to the edge of the leaf. Just really, you want your leaf soaked in the glue. I can't stress this enough. And it works best with a dried leaf. This leaf is dry. This is a real leaf. This was up by the tiki room. Coat, coat, coat. Coat every little bit of it. The leaf and the glue disappear, but the the glass remains. Sometimes you'll even get little veins showing, but it really just does depend. So I have one tray for my glue, and then I have one tray, I'm going to set that there while I wipe my fingers quick. I have one tray to put my glass and powder on with. And Jess, thanks for the friendship necklace. Good morning. How are you? I'm feeling great today. The alarm went off at 5. Cayenne started work at 6 today. Gonna get that glue off my fingers. Boy, oh boy, did I ever love to play with glue when I was in school. I didn't have glue at home. My glue at home was flour and water. That was my glue at home. Okay, now I'm going to start this one. I'm going to start this leaf with the base of this color. This is like a tan champagne kind of color. Here. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put this powder over. Just really powder this up. Both sides. Powder both sides. But your little stem, like I feel my little stem is already starting to strain. My little stem's already straining. So So we'll lay this down and not hold it by the stem. We're going to go with this. This is gorgeous. It's a pale orange. That's a powder. I'm going to put this powder down. And these are not pictured on our website, but they're in our Halloween Max box. And thank you to everybody ordering them. They will be sold out probably today. They'll definitely be sold out as soon as these come out of the kiln and people see them. I love to make things by hand. I love it. They have the most special meaning. So we're starting on this one with our powders. I got that powder, got that powder. I'm going to go a little bit thicker now into this. This is a darker, a little darker brown that has sparkle to it. It's like kind of like a topaz almost. Flip this over, because what happens with that powder, the glue will absorb down through, but it doesn't absorb all of it. So it'll stick in certain places, other places it won't. And the leaf is our mold for this. Good morning, Caitlin. I don't know why it muted your comment. It says it's almost time to hang up your kitchen witch. Love it. I keep my kitchen witch up year round. They're good luck. They keep away the bad recipes. It's a Scandinavian thing. Okay, got that. I'm gonna put on a little bit more glue with my little skinny one. Come down here and making up leaves for our Halloween Max box. And thank you to everybody, like so many people, before I even had pictures of what was going to be in the Halloween boxes, they were selling. And that is the mark of a true collector of my art. It's amazing when people are like, yep, I want it. I want the Halloween box. Don't know what's in it, but I want it. Thanks, Dr. Susan. Dr. Susan, you're going to love these leaves. These are these organic leaves. They're going to be for hanging or for sitting. I haven't made these since I lived in Scotland. And have you ever done this? Have you ever just like forgotten about this really cool thing and then you remember it? That's what happened with these leaves. This is like this little lovely orangey red, The red fuses to almost like a little garnet color. So these multicolored leaves are in the Halloween Max box. I'm gonna put some more. You're gonna see me when I'm making these. These are layers of layers of glass and glue. Glass and glue. The glue burns away, the leaf burns away. We're left with only the glass. Only the glass remains. And guess how long the glass stays like this as it comes out finished? Forever. Glass is one of those rare mediums that don't diminish with time. Only if you put it in the sea. If you put glass in the sea, you get sea glass. I loved when we were in the Acropolis Museum in Athens. There were glass things in there. Oh, I love seeing old glass. It makes me so happy. I like to think about the person who made it like 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. And I like to imagine that they were very happy when they saw the result, when they made it. I'm always so happy when I see the result of the glass. Okay, put a little red down. I'm going to put some of these little chunky topaz blues or browns down too. I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna make one of them that I put in a frame because I want to do a little scientific experiment. I'm gonna do a little scientific experiment with these, a little art experiment actually, let's call it. I'm gonna take one of them, I'm gonna mount it like I mounted the ones that I sold in Scotland for several $100s each, and I'm gonna put it for sale for, I think let's go with $450, and I bet it sells. I'll put it on my social media somewhere. Maybe I'll put, oh, no, I know what I'll do with it. I'll put it in a local gallery. And then we'll watch it and we'll see if it sells. Because it will, because it's so different. Okay, now I gotta just make sure this is gonna fit here. I don't think it is, so I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna move these down here. I'm going to put it up here. Up here. It doesn't feel heavy enough yet. I got to put more glass on it. Needs more glass. It's really weird. You can, when you've been doing it for a while, you can pick it up, you can feel the weight, and you know, because the weight won't shift. When it fuses, it weighs the same. When it melts, well, the leaf will be gone. But I just know it needed more glass. That actually should do it. Let's feel this. Oh, that feels good now. Put this here. Can you see that? Can you see it? Here. Can we see this? Yeah, we can see this. This guy. I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put some of this on. And this multicolor, I'm gonna put some on here. Because it's a nice little mix. One little guy fell over here. Where's my tweezers? I don't see them. Where are they? Okay, I'm going to find another piece of Vitrograph for this one. And the Vitrograph is so cool on these. Maybe I'll put red on this one. I think I will. Yep. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Good morning, Christine. Happy Labor Day weekend. Yes, yes. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Curious. These are going in the kiln now. Now these are going in the kiln. I'm making organic glass leaves. The leaf burns away, the glue burns away, and you're left with just this glass. These are in our Halloween Max boxes that will sell out maybe even today. They've been selling really well. This is another piece that's in the Max box. And I'm doing, I think I'm going to do big leaf pendant in the box. I think that's what's going to happen in the box. And watercolor. They're incredible value, like a leaf pendant like this. If you need one, you got to get them. These will go quick. And I've never done these here before. Last time I made these, I lived in Scotland. Oh my gosh, it's like it feels like another whole lifetime ago that I lived in Scotland. So I'm just going to put some dib-dabs around here with some of this glue. And these, I'm here to tell you, these get tack fused, and these turn into these organic leaf forms that are so beautiful. The glass does the magic in these. These make for a really fun workshop too. And I think I want to do a workshop with these. It makes me so happy making these, and I know other people would be so happy making these. Good morning, Cindy. I can't wait to see them either. We'll see these leaves tomorrow morning. And tonight is Fused Glass Friday. Morton's making Vitrograph of orange and red leaves in the kiln tonight. Okay, so I'm going to take this. This is this gorgeous little blend mix that I have here, and put some more glass colors on here. I think my favorite colored leaves are the ones that are the all mixed up colors. I love that. Good morning, good morning. Yep, Cindy, I think I need to do a workshop. I need to see friends again in here. It's been a long summer. Been a long, but it's been a long year. I'm never going to travel so much again. Although I love traveling. I do love traveling. I miss being home. I miss being in the studio. One place that we went by, they had a painting workshop going on, but they didn't open until the afternoon, and it was in the morning, and we were on that cruise ship, so like you only had so much time. These leaves are gonna be gorgeous. Oh yes they are. Oh yes they are. You ordered one, thank you. It's the Halloween Box Max. And I have to say, just the leaf alone, which I suggest hanging these in the window. You can do anything with them. Hanging them in the window is so beautiful because the colors are just crazy. The leaf disappears, the glue disappears, and we're left with this gorgeous shape and gorgeous color. And I like to go, here's something that I don't think I made this clear. I like to go thicker in the middle here, for where the center of the leaf goes down, you know what I mean? I don't know what that part's called, this part. And I've never done them before with the Vitrograph on them, but I think the Vitrograph on them is a brilliant thing. I hope you ordered the right one. It's the Halloween Box Max is the right one. And thank you. Thank you. I will get I'll get a picture up of these as soon as they come out of the kiln. But I think our boxes will be over. I think they'll all be sold out by then. Just coaxing this glass down here. And this reminds me of gold panning, actually, because the one little rim holds stuff in. I just wanted to get some powder up over that center part. I want to line down the center. I'll line down the center. Oh, I'm gonna take just a little. I know it looks like I'm putting on tons of powder, and I am. This is a translucent, like a champagne color. And by layering this, it's hard for me to explain what the effect is gonna be. This is a trust the process. If you come here and do one of these workshops with me, this is going to be trust the process. Because you're going to be saying, what the heck is she doing? Why am I putting clumps over where I just put stuff? Because we want the glass to form the shape of the leaf. These will be gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous autumn colors. You can do this with clay. Yep, absolutely. I was just thinking that, Curious, you and I need to get together. Like, we need to get together. I need to make some cool little glass things come out to you, because clay's heavier. And please let's do some collabs. Let's do some collabs. Main line in the center of the leaf is, petole is the part you hold. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, hey, the last time I made these, I lived in Scotland. If I had it my way, I would have a church in Scotland. Why can't I find about, I don't know, 10 or 20 creative people who want to go in on a church in Scotland with me? If only I was younger. I always jokingly say, I wish I would have been rich instead of beautiful. I should say I wish I would have been rich instead of creative. That's accurate. But it's really weird because money is not my motivator. Fun is my motivator. Yeah, these are going to be multicolored. They're going to be the color of autumn. The color of autumn. Busy every weekend. Yeah. Yeah, let's get together in the fall. And I'm good during the week too. I'll make up some cool shapes, very organic shapes with Vitrograph come out. And we can do collabs on stuff. We can make some cool creations. That's it for that. Now, I'm going to take up the rest of this space that's here. I'm going to take it up. Oh my gosh, do you hear my stomach? I love Curious's things. And Curious, guess what? Curious, You have seen that picture in person of my great grandfather that was painted by the famous artist, and the town he came from in Switzerland. I just got to visit, so I would love to come out. I would love to come out and see the portrait of my great. He's my great grandfather or my great great grandfather. You've touched it. You helped hang it. I love that. See, we're totally connected. We are totally connected. But I would love to come out and get. I have some really cool pictures that I didn't put on the interwebs of that village, where their name is still there. Like there's scaffolding in this beautiful, gorgeous town where the church sits there. The first part of the church was built in 600. And the whole place, that whole village, my sister and I kept saying, boy, oh boy, does this ever remind us of, like Somerset County, and this is Pennsylvania. It's true. Because that part of Switzerland, it's not like up in the Alps. It's up at the northern part, up by the border to Germany. And it's so cool. We got to make that happen. We got to make that happen. Gotta make that happen. I'm gonna chop some of these up, and I'm gonna make some earrings happen. I'm gonna grab my gloves. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Like, I love TikTok so much for that very reason. You meet the coolest people on here, and we're all connected. I hope you know. It's everybody thinks people are. I just lost the spring. Where did? Oh, there it is. I gotta adjust this. The people who think we don't have things in common, everybody is like people that I met along the way and that I talked to along the way on my journey, my travels. I met so many people that I have so many things in common with. It's crazy. I'm gonna make some little leaf earrings. That one's kind of too little, I think. Oh, my poor stomach. There are so many talented artists on here. You are right about that, Cindy. It's such a fun place to be. I love, like, my feed is so different than Morton's feed. And I was looking at my feed this morning and I'm seeing art, craft, Halloween. And Martin is like, your feed's so different. I'm like, yes, it is. I think that's the fun part about TikTok. Artists and animals, yeah. Hosting a mosaic class coming up. You're going to use broken pottery. Any suggestions? Number one rule, just have fun. Just have fun. Just have fun. And of course, give them the warning. The edges are sharp. The edges are sharp. We have a basket of gloves here, and I'm like, I always say to people, you wear them until you're comfortable. Yeah, Cindy, I found this other mosaic artist on here, the glass mosaic artist. She's doing these big old sculptures and all. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. I gotta tag you the next time I see her. I'm just chopping up earrings right now. I'm going to put earrings in here. These are going to be cute little earrings. knocking all my stuff over. I'm going to show you how to make wafers on here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put that guy over there. 1, 2, 3 pairs. That's good. I want to use different sizes. Different sizes and shapes for earrings. Yeah, get please safety glasses and gloves. Definitely. Ceramic mosaics make these roosters 3D also. Yes. Yeah. Bi Curious. All the 3D mosaic flowers. I want to do a project here going down to our creepy basement. There's an outside entrance for it and a stairwell going into it that's just ugly concrete. I think it would be so beautiful to put mosaics down into that. I think that would look gorgeous. Like a mosaic entrance to it. And my dream is to get rid of I want to get rid of our oil heat. I don't like it. I HATE it. And if I got the furnace basement with its own separate entrance, if I got that big old furnace that's in there, and we have 4 tanks of 4 oil tanks in there that take up so much room, we could. I want to turn that into the glass studio. It's right below here, and it's a big, huge area. That would be amazing. Make a glass door that was all beautiful glass coming through, and there's 2 windows down in there. I would love to use that. And put a little bathroom down in there so we could go down in there and not have to come back upstairs for the bathroom. I'm 62, so I think about the bathroom a lot. So we've had 1 more installed. Dr. Susan, we've had 1 more installed, and we're getting 2 more installed up here, the mini split units. They're cheap, they're efficient, they do heat and cool. And, Morton and I, we're only getting older. Are we going to want to keep doing firewood? I want to keep, my dad was 82 when he passed. It was in September. And my dad was cutting firewood. Morton and my son were cutting firewood too. They were in a different spot in this property. But he was cutting firewood. And I love that thought, but this is what I'd like to do down there. The perfect thing, Dr. Susan, to replace the heat is to have a glass furnace, a furnace that is like the honey pot of glass, and it's for glass blowing and glass everything. But the furnace gets 2,000 degrees. So, inside, the ambient temperature around it is several hundred degrees, and then it cools down quick. But if we ran that, if we started it up now and ran it through till spring, if we only did it in the burr months, in the cold months, we would get free heat from off of it, and we would get this incredible glass workshop. I can't. If my grandson falls in love with glass, I can see this happening. I'm trying to build something with him. I feel like I'm too old. I'm not too old. I'm too worn out. I have too many projects going. But if he falls in love with the glass, if he's into it, I would love to do that. The glass kiln that was out in Lancaster Glass Museum that I went to out in Lancaster, Ohio, that would be ideal. So I gotta save up pennies. Cindy says we have glass blowing place right around the corner. Yeah, you did flowers, and they're doing pumpkins right now. Yeah, I think he's gonna be. he's looking for something, and I don't want to be like, I want you to automatically love what I love. I don't want to do that to him. I want him to fall in love with it on his own time. Tonight, I think he's going to pull glass with us, and see if he was into it. I think then I could get Morton to invest, because it is an investment to get that basement a makeover. It has its outside entrance, to get a bathroom put into it, and that would make sense to put our big breaker box down there. We'd actually need a commercial service to run the kiln, but they're pretty energy efficient. He's very clever. He's like a mathematical genius. He can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 9 seconds. He's very math and science strong. And yeah, but I want, like, he has been very artistic in the past. He just got out of that bit. So I'm hoping that the glass and the science to glass, because there's a lot of science to glass that I do not do. He's very techy. And then see up in here, I would love to set up in this room. I would love to have this room become like, because there's another room outside here, and then that's an entrance out there. So this has its own entrance. Right around the corner would be the glass studio downstairs. And if we had in this room, put a bathroom in here, put like a mini gallery, but like a chill out place in here. You know, comfy furniture. We could have a little coffee, hot chocolate, and tea bar set up in here, and like an artist hangout kind of feel. That's what I would love. Martin could bake us stuff. Good morning, Sheila. I'm just dreaming this morning. And guess what? It costs $0 to dream. Whenever I get on a roll of dreaming of like, oh, this would be so cool. And Martin always says to me, where are you getting the money from for this? I'm like, it's free to dream. Free to dream. These are leaves, Sheila. These are in the Halloween box. Oh, I'm not going to move it. I almost just moved that one. They're heavy. They're glue. They're real thing. Yeah, a place to just hang out and create. And downstairs, you go downstairs and have that the same way. That it's you know, like just a chilled spot to just make and create and, you know, drink cups of tea and hot chocolate and coffee and sit around and yak. That's what I love. That's my dream. My dream isn't like, let's do this and let's make a franchise and let's work 99 hours a week. Not that. Let's have a relaxing place to chill. And to learn together, because, you know, the whole process, it's all learning. It's all learning curve. Great, now I gotta learn where I put my little tweezers. I don't know where they are. I have like a little glass candy shop set up. You know, just me dreaming. Just me dreaming. Yeah, like a small, definitely have books in here. And yesterday, I'm reading a book right now that I got in Alaska that I bought from the girl who, hey Jackie, good morning. The book that I bought from the person who made those watercolor paints. And at first I'm like, oh man, it's just like a romance book, but it's not. And I'm into the book. Last night Martin wanted to watch TV and I'm like, I just want to read. Just want to read. Just want to read and make earrings that look like leaves. That's what I want to do. You can let them know they get daily bonus points after completing daily missions. Mrs. Senna Heart Me, thank you. And thanks for everybody who's hanging out this morning. I'm getting this kiln shelf loaded up. We're going to get it in the kiln. Get it in the kiln. These little bits I'm putting back here in a little bitty bit piece. Morton's pulling glass tonight. More leaves. More leaves. I'm excited about that. I think I might take this and do a little chop. Do a little chopping up on this. That's kind of big. I'm almost done. I'm ready to load the kiln. I think I might make Morton breakfast today. Oh yeah, I love to see people making the watercolor paints. It's so cool. I want to start doing with Vitrograph. I want to start making, I'm going to do one here. Look, this is going to be a C. I'm going to start making letters to sew on Vitrograph. Somebody asked me if I had anything like that. I think I might start making some little things like that. Okay, I think we're good here. I'm going to do one little put together here with a little yellow. A little yellow. Orange and that. This is going to be a little surprise piece. I love surprises. That's going to be a little surprise piece. This orange, I kind of want to chop it up. When you kind of want to do something with your art and craft, like seriously do it. Do it. Oh my gosh. Hard chop. Hard chop. I'm going to put on my little bits. I'm going to put some more of this on here. These guys are going to be good and dry now. Be good and dry now. Put some more color and glass right on these. See, I can just picture people coming here and doing this. You can just picture that. And I love teaching. How have we been? Been good. Been good. It's been a tough week. I lost my aunt on Wednesday. Her memorial service is next Wednesday. We're going to see my uncle tomorrow on my dad's side. My aunt was my mom's side. And he's at home with hospice. And I have been feeling sad, but I'm going to tell you what. Art, art, art. Art, art, art. There's a joy that comes with making something that's never been here before. Whether it be whistling a tune you've never whistled before, going out and looking at flowers you've never seen, but there's a joy to be found. And I've been finding my joy. I've been looking for it. I've been finding it. I'm gonna put some more of these little dots. Now I wish I had a speedy maneuver to do this. And there are microwave kilns that work very, very fast. Please don't ever use them for stuff like this. The heat temp is not regulated, so they can't be annealed. They go up, they cool down, and they're not stable. You're into the junk journaling. Nice. Good morning, Abby. Good morning, Kathleen Rose. I think this is probably full enough right here. Although there looks to be a little face hidden in there, so I'm gonna chop this up. Let me put my glasses back on. I got a couple more pieces I can do here. I see a little face in here. I love art that you can see a face in. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I kind of see faces, though, in a lot of stuff. And thank you to everybody getting the Halloween boxes. Disclaimer that keeps popping up. Oh gosh, I don't know, but I've been getting violations on here since I started doing TikTok shop. I don't think there aren't any, I'm not selling any products on here right now, right? Right? I hope not. Because if I'm selling a product from the TikTok shop or showcase, I am not allowed to mention, and this goes out for anybody on live. I've gotten 2 live violations for mentioning our website. Because you can only promote if you're selling TikTok stuff on that live. You can only do that. You got your 2 sets of mosaics. Oh, Kathleen, Bobby put a picture in our group and said that they're fantastic. I'm hoping they are. Are you loving yours? He said his are fantastic. Mine didn't get here yet. That's because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Everything takes forever to get here. I will put up, because sometimes I get stuff delivered to our daughter's house when I'm down in Florida. And if it has her default address, it'll be delivered in a day or 2. And if I put up my address, it's like, it will be delivered 3 weeks from now. I live in the middle of nowhere. I do like that, though. That's all right. I'm going to close my lids up. We're going to go put this stuff in the kiln. I'm so happy with how it came out. I want to take you and give you an up-close tour of these. Let me take you here. Be over here. You're going to give them to your neighbor's kids. A little treat. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you, Kathleen. Let me flip you over here. This is what we've been doing this morning. Making leaves out of glass. And this is powder and frit. Some of them got a little bit messy around the edges. That's okay. The leaf burns off in the kiln. We're just left with the glass. And then these little leaves that Morton had made, I'm turning them into pendants and earrings. Yep, the real leaf burns away. And you're left with just the shape of the leaf. It's like a shadow leaf. Sometimes they're wispy. And I've never made them before where I put a piece of Vitrograph on. So I'm so excited to see what happens here with the Vitrograph. But the leaf and the glue burn away. And then in this one, I have the bat in copper. That's a little experiment. And then these are for the Halloween Max boxes. This is for the Halloween Max box, and that has the copper bat in it, which I love, and the leaves Morton made, and the pumpkin face, and the spooky tree. And in the mini Halloween box, this is in it, the mini watercolor painting. And I think I'm going to put pendants in the maxi box and then put the earrings in the mini box. I think that's what I'm going to do. The bats and copper came out so cool. So cool. I need 2 hands to carry this to the kiln. Thank you for being here this morning. Thanks for spending time with me. And we're doing Fuse Glass Friday. I'm not sure what time it's going to be. And but it is going to happen today. Morton has the Vitrograph glass packed already. He's doing another leaf design. Only this leaf that he's doing tonight is going to be reds and orange. So come back later. We'll see you then. Happy Friday. Thanks for being here. And thanks for all the likes. We got 9,000 likes. You're awesome. Bye for now.